Good afternoon, everybody. Steve Georgie here, live from Allendale's trading floor. It's October 14th, 2010. Kind of a quiet trading session today for the grains. We did have light volume across the grain floor, but corn ended up a couple cents lower after being 10 cents higher at one point. So for the last 2 days, with lighter volume, but the last 2 days here, we have seen the early rally end up finding selling pressure, and we actually closed near the low end of the range. So you get a lot of guys still talking, we should see corn go up to $6. Now you're starting to get that talk here that we need to go down and try to fill that gap first. Be careful with that, just because it's tomorrow being Friday. Basically the past 9 to 10 Fridays have been pretty strong. And you gotta kind of keep that under your hat here. If the funds come back in and start to buy here tomorrow, we probably will go race up near that $6 area tomorrow. If not, we've got a gap to fill down below that 530 area, and we know things don't happen slow anymore. So you got a lot of guys kind of now talking both sides, whereas before everything was straight. It was just strictly bullish. So you've got a lot of chatter here now on both sides of the fence. We'll see which way it gets pulled. As far as beans, strong again today. 12 cents higher in the beans. You did have China come out this morning buying more beans. You got the expectation of export sales tomorrow to be very strong. See big export sales for corn, beans, and potentially wheat, with some wheat sales earlier this week as well. But just like corn, wheat ended up dropping back a couple cents. So there this week here, even with corn trying to strengthen, we have found the technical picture here for wheat still to be pretty negative and just struggling to rally. If we do see a rally here for corn, you're going to find beans continue higher. The wheat will probably get dragged higher as well. But right now, I think today was just a lot of spreaders taking advantage of the opportunity here with light volume and kind of push this markets around. As far as some of the outside markets, crude oil down about 45 cents today. That's after starting off pretty strong this morning with a weaker dollar. The dollar was down more than 50 to 60 cents. The dollar right now currently is only down about 40 cents. It has recovered off that, but we did go down and make new 15-year lows against the yen today. So that is still bearish on the dollar. The dollar is still in a sharp downtrend, and it does seem like that could continue. Now, with the dollar continuing to fall back, it does give these funds just that card to go ahead and buy. It keeps a lot of inflationary talk out there. It's with the dollar breaking, it's that ticket to come in and buy anything you can get your hands on. So the dollar's trend is still lower. We have not changed that yet. We should see these funds come back in here at some point to strengthen things up. Yet we do think that the levels the highs that we've seen right now, especially in the grains, probably are not high enough yet. The stock market down about 48 points today, taking a little break after a strong day yesterday. That sits just above that 11,000 mark. The metals, new highs in gold, new highs in silver. We're up about $8 right now for gold. Silver up 63 cents. Very strong there for silver. A lot of these soft markets at this point, you've got sugar up 28 cents. Very strong day for sugar. Puts that at 27.78. Our target that we had early this year was 28 to 29, and here we are. We're back up here at these levels. We'll see how it reacts. We did finish well off the highs here today, but the market is still in an uptrend, but we feel it could be getting close for a little bit of a correction as well. Cotton, extremely strong. Finished limit up. 4 cents higher today. Those are limits. Tomorrow there will be expanded limits in cotton. We're going to see 8-cent limits in cotton. Really, the talk out there that was so strong today is you had China come in and looking at, I guess it's more of a rumor at this point. I've not seen this confirmed yet, but China was talking about purchasing some of the, I guess, talks of milling purchases for China. Started the rumor. But something to keep behind your, to kind of keep behind your hat here is that the cash markets are still outpacing the futures market at this point. So the cash markets are still higher than futures. You do have that expectation that we will see futures at some point over the cash market, but right now that's not the case. So we probably are still going higher yet for cotton. Our initial target was close to that 114, 115 area. With an 8-cent limit tomorrow, we can certainly reach that. So things do look strong. They look bullish, and probably going to continue here with a lot of this chatter. Livestock market kind of quiet for fats, down 20 cents today. Feeders unchanged to maybe 40 higher. Some of the back months, and mostly due to I think because corn was down. But the hogs down $2.85. So you've got more hogs showing up right now. You've got slaughter only down 1%, whereas July through September we're running about 6% lower. Not only that, weights are coming in pretty heavy as well. So we got the market breaking here today. We also took out some technical levels today. There's a gap down, almost another $1.50 lower than where we're currently at. That may end up being the next target for some of those chartists as well. But the trend at this point certainly is lower here in the short term. So give us a call over here, 800-262-7538. Check us out on the web, allendale-inc.com. Hope you guys had a great day. Have a great rest of the week. Take care.